Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Deus Ex the Fall. Let us continue. We're going to go into one of these rooms, and hopefully we don't go into the wrong one first. And then we're going to confront somebody in charge. Alright, this one's good. We do have our invisible ability cloak too, so we could sneak into the room, in theory. Here's a shower. Ooh, I bet showering would be miserable if you're all augmented. You'd have to make sure everything was rust proof. Let's see. So if I use my ability and then open the door. I ran out of power. There's nobody in here.
Who are you? Are you Bell Tower? I have a far wider remit than Bell Tower Associates. You wouldn't know the name of my...
What fancy chairs.
And that's exactly how we like it to be. I suppose you could call me a freelancer if you really felt the need to have a label. We share a similar past, you and I. Both of us have worked under, shall we say, special conditions for our respective homelands. I wonder, would you allow me to make an observation?
Let's wander around.
You're wasting your potential here. Bell Tower offers a good career for men like us. I don't dispute that. But the chance to really accomplish something, to make a difference, to bring order to a chaotic world, Bell Tower can't do that.
Auto hack. We'll take that in case we need it. Although I think if you use an auto hack, you probably won't get the experience. Got a pocket secretary to look at. I tell you, even if it was as only a nickel to get a pocket secretary type device, in 2015 most people wouldn't even get one. Seems like such a ridiculous unitasker by today's standards that, yeah, you just wouldn't have a device that is only dedicated towards writing a few notes. Let's go back and can't talk to her. I guess we can get into this room now. Can't talk to him. I don't think we could get in there before.
Set you up.
They're having us travel back and forth. That's clearly designed to stretch the game out more.
I had to find Namir to find out.
Oh yeah, they're doing a flashback, but we're hearing them talk in the future, and I was confused. I kept thinking, oh, we're hearing somebody in the next room. I'm not even following the story.
You're trying to recruit me. I read the after-action report on the failure of Operation Rainsburg. You survived against very long odds, Mr. Saxon. I'm quite impressed. I could use someone with your skill set. I find myself a man down after a recent incident, and you make a good candidate. Interesting. Maybe if you told me who the hell you are. I told you. The name try me. I am Yaron Namir, field commander of a non-aligned special operations unit known as the Tyrants. We are an elite, independent, self-financing group dedicated to maintaining global stability through covert means. A rogue cell. Tyrants. That name doesn't exactly have a ring of righteousness to it.
That's what I was saying.
The true meaning of the word stems from the Greek Tyrannos. It was only later the name gathered its negative connotations. In its original form, the term describes those who take power by their own means, instead of being awarded it through birthright or elective. That is what we do, Mr. Saxon. We take power from those I can make that go away. This offer won't come again. And if you decide to go looking for us after the fact, I warn you, there will be consequences. We can give you what you need, Ben. The Tyrants help their own.
Okay, so, like I said before, if a group called the Tyrants asks you to join, say no. And if they try to give you a fancy speech about how the word Tyrants doesn't really mean that, or they use it ironically or in some other different meaning, don't believe it for a second. Alright. In here we go. Is there anything to read or collect? Can we just sneak up on the guy? I can crouch, but I can't go in the cover on anything right now. Then it goes to cutscene.
I want you to tell me the truth about Operation Rainbird. Kontarski was never involved, was he? You used me to kill him.
You're a very good soldier, Ben, but there's something you lack.
Enlighten me.
You can't see where the line is. You don't know how to compartmentalize yourself. You're not willing to make that sacrifice. That's what we have to do. Put up walls around the parts of our souls we want to keep sacrosanct. Barriers to protect our humanity. We're killers, Ben. It's what we're best at.
Is that what you do? You're one man in here with us. Out there you're someone else. An assassin, a liar. That's not something to be proud of. That's a pattern of psychosis.
You're very good at what you do, Ben. But inside, you're weak. You can't let go. I thought that might change after what happened in Australia. I had hopes.
You were part of that.
I want you to think very carefully about what you say next. Because this is the most important choice you will ever make. What happened in Moscow? That was not a test of your character or your loyalty. This is the test, Ben. This is what will define who you are and your future with the Tyrants. Do you understand? I need to know if you can be like me, like the rest of us.
Like you. You don't hide your humanity, Namir. You just tell yourself you do. But you lost it a long time ago. You and Barrett, Fedorova, and the others. You're just a weapon that thinks like a man.
That's a shame. I really wanted you to understand. I hate to see great potential wasted.
Tell me what you did. I want the truth.
I wish I could make it clear how lucky you are, Ben. Recruitment into the Tyrants is not a reward that just anyone is given. You were on our radar for a long time before I came to you in Australia. I gave you the opportunity to be something greater.
The falsified mission data. You had it substituted for the real thing. How?
We have assets inside the Bell Tower Corporation. It wasn't difficult. Those men in your squad, they were a hindrance to you. They had to be sacrificed. It was your trial by fire. If you had perished there in the desert alongside them, then you had no place with us. But if you came out alone...
I tried to save him. Sam Duarte. I could have saved his life.
He was expendable. They all were. I gave the order to sabotage Rainbird because I needed to know if you were willing to live, Ben. If you had the courage to survive.
You heartless fucking bastard.
Survivor's guilt. The psychological profile said that was all I needed to control you. But these things are so hard to determine.
So apparently I can just end the conversation and do nothing else. I thought for a second there it was going to have me say something or give me an option to say something different. But maybe have some branching storyline here. It would at least kind of have some replayability for this game if that was the case. But it doesn't seem like that. We searched pretty thoroughly and we didn't find anything as far as other options. So all I can do is end this.
I'm pleased. I can prove you wrong.
Okay, that explains the name. That is a really, really late opening. We are literally like an hour and a half.
The jetliner really did a number on your neural hub. I can't believe I had to reconfigure it. All the progress you've made with your augmentations. Lost.
I'll be fine. I've already started relearning the basics. I'll be using my augmentations at full strength in no time.
I suppose so. Still, it's a miracle that you survived.
You and me both. You did as much to hurt them as I did, but they're still looking for us. And the moment we stick our heads up, we'll be spotted.
They're after us because they're afraid of what we know. We can expose them, Ben. We can get justice, not just revenge.
I know that, Luke. What's your plan?
We've got pieces of the puzzle. We just need to put them back together. Think back to what you found on the plane.
Well, let's see. Is the Eliza Casson in the background this character? I don't know. Well, it seems like if we hadn't found something, then we wouldn't have been able to do it. To play some of these things. Is this gonna take us to a level? So we can pick like one of 3 levels? Interesting. Are we gonna go straight to another level? Interesting.
The killing floor. That's what the Tyrants call their communications network. Some kind of encrypted data node where they get their orders from above.
Right. Someone else is pulling the strings. The Tyrants are just a tool.
Okay, so that makes more sense. For a second there I thought I was going to select one, we were going to do a level, then I'd select another, and then we'd do another level, and then I'd select a third and do another level, and then there'd probably be a fourth.
Lemire said he had assets in Bell Tower, the private military contractor. That's where he found me.
So they're embedded in the world's biggest private military contractor. This gets better and better.
And then Australia.
Operation Rainbird went down in Queensland. It was a strike mission, part of the Australian oil conflict.
And Namir was there to pull you out of the ashes.
Exactly. He had everything in place.
So we know the Tyrants have major assets in Australia. That's a start. I've been scanning the net, looking at Glass Curtain, Conspiracy Crew, all the activist groups. They talk about the Tyrants. They have profiles, but no one takes them seriously.
You think people will listen to us? Ben Saxon, broke down squatting. Anna Kelso, federal agent turned fugitive.
There's always
Anna
someone.
Kelso is their name. That's not the character in the background.
Anna! Damn it! Where are your meds? Where's the neuropathy?
Ben, help me. The seizures, I can't. It hurts.
Okay. So, one of the things that is a real problem was that late intro. That I gotta get back to that late intro. That makes no sense. We jumped out of an airplane at the beginning of the tutorial mission. Why didn't they show that intro then? That makes no sense. We're reading ebooks. I think I've already read all those.
My approach was always direct. I was an agent, and there's no room for feelings when you have a gun pointed at you. But there was a moment after the Logan Circle event. I was shot. They told me Matt was dead. I would have cried right then and there if they hadn't taken my eyes.
Matt might be the main character in Deus Ex Human Revolution. And I'm hoping that if he is the main character in Deus Ex Human Revolution, he will come back. Oh, we can search things now. Hey, there's 13 credits. We'll take those. Painkillers.
Without treatment, glial tissue will build up around the augmentation site, causing a condition known as deficiency syndrome, or
DDS.
And this can be quite serious?
indeed, even fatal, unless unless a proper regimen of anti-rejection pharmaceuticals are administered.
So now you're watching a video game of somebody watching a TV in a video game. Where has our lives gone to?
But neuropozyne is the only drug most of us have heard of.
Neuropozyne, or Newpose as many people call it, produced by the VersaLife group, has enjoyed very strict...
So neuropozyne is being, I think, artificially made scarce so they can raise the prices and control the populace. Getting a little bit of a hitchingness, just a slight freeze of the stuff of the game when we read something.
When I met Ben, he had just defected from the Tyrants. Killers without principles or compunction. They were assassins, working for some mysterious, powerful organization. I had no reason to trust Ben. At this point, they had already damaged my life. But there was something honest in his eyes. He wasn't really one of them. He was just a soldier, following orders.
So you get neuropozyne at limb clinics, which, come on, that's a little on the nose, don't you think? Let's go to a limb clinic because we all have our arms and legs replaced with robot arms and legs. Activate door? Sure, why not? That is a secret door. For a safe room. Take some more credits. Jeez, how far does this go? Seems pretty far. Here's the neuropozyne.
Agent Matt Ryan. Ben, I can't do this while you're here. Well, just go in the other room or something. Right. So, Agent Ryan. Matt. He wasn't just another field agent. Not to me. He was... The Tyrants gunned him down at Logan Circle.
I lost the subtitles for that one.
I guess that's part of the reason I asked Ben to stay with me. I can't lose him like I lost Matt.
Oh, they came back. That was weird. Take the neuropozyne. Take the ID file collectible. Take some medication out of the trash. Take some credits because you put your money on your bathroom sink counter. Of course you do. Nothing in there, or I already searched it. So she's in pain over there and I'm just ignoring her like a jerk. Stop worm. Another hacking thing. Concussion. Grenade. Credits. And another... What is it? Yeah, auto secretary.
Nightmares. I see ghosts of the men who died under my watch. Sometimes I see Sam in the darkness, chained, moaning, tearing at his horse. He was a friend. I couldn't tell his family what happened, not all of it. Hell, should have been me who died, not him.
I kind of like this whole auto secretary voice logs versus things being written always. I think it's a good mix because a lot of games have books and things that you can pick up and read, and as a YouTuber, but just as an average gamer also, I just don't want to read any of them. I want to hear somebody say it to me. I'd rather have it be read to me by a computerized voice that sounds worse than the tutorial computerized voice sounded than have to sit here and be locked in a screen and read something. Oh, that is nice. Are we on a boat? I think we might be on a boat. Either that or this is just a fake image. A lens flare for you. I bet for a cell phone game when this came out this was fine. Quality graphics, and there really isn't anything wrong with the items. They could be sharpened up a little bit. It's just when you start getting into that uncanny valley of what humans are supposed to look like that you start recognizing, oh, there's not enough polygons in it.
Thanks. It's my fault.
Just look at the hair in
Too
particular.
long between doses.
And I know why. We're almost out. Without a supply of new pods, this will happen more often. Our augmentations will malfunction.
Janice is supposed to find us a new source, right? I don't trust anyone else.
I haven't spoken to our hacker friend in months.
Then I guess we might have to tough it out for a while.
No, I'm not going to put you at risk. I'll contact Janice now.
So they're working with Janice. Interesting. Contact Janice. We can't go out this door. So we were gonna go down this way anyways. Janice was the hacker we saw in the first tutorial mission. Yeah, you just look at the screen, turn it on, and that's how you speak to him.
Janice, you out there?
Hello, Benjamin. It's been a while. Are you and Miss Kelso safe?
For now. But Anna's sick. I mean, we both are. We're running out of neuropazine.
You're not the only ones. The neuropazine shortage is getting worse. Augmented people everywhere are suffering.
Can you help us?
It might be time to start looking for alternatives, Benjamin.
An alternative to neuropazine?
I don't have any sources that can supply you directly. The risk of exposure is too great. You're gonna have to pay a visit to the doctor.
I can't go to a limb clinic. If I use any official channels, they'll track me down, and Anna and I will be on the run again.
I understand that. I have a contact for you. An underground doctor who operates in Panama City. His name is Alvarez Araujo. He may be able to help.
So, what you would want people to do is get off all of these augments. But I think it's just out of the question to say, I'll just be armless. And apparently, when you get hurt in this world, there's like no need for consent or even consideration. You are just automatically given a augment. Tell me about this guy Alvarez. That's a good question.
Tell me about this guy, Alvarez. Can I trust him?
His past is shady. He used to be a doctor, but now he operates in the slums. It seems he has something of an altruistic streak. The poor and desperate turn to him when they can't get help elsewhere.
I know how they feel.
Seems like we can ask the same question. We'll probably get the same answer.
Tell me about this guy, Alvarez. Can I trust him?
His past is shady. He used to be a doctor, but now he operates in the slums. It seems he has something of an altruistic streak. The poor and desperate turn to him when they can't get help elsewhere.
I know how they feel.
I wish they'd take that stuff away. I mean, if somebody's not going to pay enough attention, they're not going to listen to it a second time anyways. I may need to upgrade my augments.
I may need to upgrade my augmentations. I don't know what kind of trouble I might get into out there.
You'll need a Praxis kit for that. But your mechanical augmentations can be enhanced at any time if you have one. And you won't have to blow your cover visiting a limb clinic for an upgrade.
Panama's a dangerous place. I'm gonna need some equipment, some protection if I'm going there.
The city is rife with black market contacts. Providing you have the money, they'll be happy to sell you what you want, and it won't be traced back to you.
Okay.
Okay, I can take the maglev line straight into the city, and then I'll track down our man. Thank you, Janice, for everything.
You'll pay me back one day. People always do. Good luck, Benjamin.
We leveled up. So, let's see what we can do. Hacking stealth, decrease the chance of getting detected by hacking. Hacking fortify, increase a node's rating by 1. Emotional enhancer, analyze people and persuade them to follow a certain course of actions. Ooh, I might go with that. The dialogue choice seems like that would be a good thing. Maybe if I had unlocked that in the tutorial, I could have persuaded the main character. Nah, no way. I don't think so. Capture, ability to hack some more. We can upgrade that. Aim stabilization, I don't think we're going to need this. Move heavier objects out of the way. That is something that will probably be useful. And eventually it allows you to punch through walls and open new areas. At least it does in Human Revolution. And in fact, it was probably the best thing to unlock. And the first thing you'd want to unlock. Armor level, cloaking level. Energy upgrade would grant you an extra energy cell, but I think you have to do several things more. Wall penetrating eyes so you can see them through walls. Track them from further away. Protect against the effect of concussion grenades. Reflex to take down 2 opponents at once. I don't think you really need that. Icarus landing system. In Human Revolution, you don't have that until you have to buy it. Run and walk silently. Move undetected. Well, it's a quick burst of speed. So I think there's less upgrades than Human Revolution, but not by as much as I would think. I don't think we're going to get any more tutorial stuff, so let's unlock this. And then let's select this. We could punch through walls for 1, or we could eliminate recoil. We can already move heavy objects. That's something you had to get to. So I'm gonna, I guess I can't unlock this until I unlock that. So, would there be something else I would want to unlock? Extra energy cell, speeds up recharge, grants an energy cell, recharge capacity of. So the rechargeable energy cells will only go up to 2 if we, after you upgrade it and have 4. So that is kind of a raw deal you have right there to start off with. But I think you need it. So I have 3 energy bar batteries now, but only one of them will recharge. I could hold down the left bump, go down here and eat an energy bar if I wanted, but that's not going to help. Looks like I'm going to enter conversation.
What did he, or she, I mean, what did Janice say?
I'm going to see a contact in Panama City. The maglev train leaves in an hour.
You're going out there? I should come with you.
No, it's too risky for us to go out together. You stay here, stay safe. This place is off the grid. No one knows about it.
You know me. I'm not exactly good at doing nothing.
Then don't. You still got contacts you trust, right? Use them. See what you can dig up about Namir and the Tyrants.
And what about you? Who's gonna keep you safe if I'm not around?
Non-lethal or lethal? Don't worry, I'll keep a low profile, be discreet, and use the stun gun on her? Oh really, that's my only... Really? My only two options? Or maybe this is saying I'm going for a non-lethal versus a lethal run. Boy, is this confusing. This is real confusing. Am I gonna shoot her? It feels like I'm gonna shoot her, but I think what it's saying is pick your weapon. Notice now we have the persuasion level here. I don't think for the main storyline characters or the main storyline points we're gonna be able to persuade anything, but maybe we could get a slight bit of extra dialogue. I should have unlocked that earlier.
Don't worry. I'll keep a low profile, be discreet, and only use force when necessary.
Alright, Ben. Stay in contact on the info link. Tell me what you see out there, any clues you find. I'll do the same from this end. And promise me one thing.
Name it.
Don't get yourself killed. We've only got each other now.
So, as little as there has of confrontations have been, as far as fights, I wonder if I could have done the entire tutorial and not shot anybody. There was a point at the very beginning where they had us shoot somebody, but I wonder if maybe I could have just snuck around and concussioned all of those guys too. I don't think this would be a very good game if you were trying to shoot. If you were trying to run and gun, I think you'd die a lot, and I think you wouldn't actually accomplish as much as you would really want to, because there wouldn't be enough people to fight. So we're gonna change level next recording. We're done with this recording. We'll go ahead and save the game. So I end them all the same way, like I said before. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.